covering this region, our chief Oxford correspondent. It's hard really to believe we're watching this, isn't it?
It's absolutely amazing, these scenes, Chef, which have been unfolding over so many hours now. The past 24 hours, really, these crowds have been streaming into Tahrir Square, and this is really, you get the sense, a nation now feeling that it is on the brink of victory, on the brink of achieving freedom. Obviously, for the rest of the world, this is a vital moment as well. Hosni Mubarak, of course, has been a friend of sorts to Israel and is certainly a friend to the United States for almost 30 years. But for those people in Tahrir Square gathered there tonight, he has been their enemy. He has run that country in dictatorial fashion, and that is why we're hearing this joy expressed right now, Chef.
Has a black box warning about the serious risk of heart attack, stroke, and cardiovascular-related deaths. Recent studies show taking Actos increases your risk of heart attacks and strokes. Please call 1-800-BAD-DRUG to discuss your potential claim. You may be entitled to compensation if you or a loved one suffered a heart attack, stroke, or suffered from sudden death while taking Actos. Call 1-800-BAD-DRUG for a free consultation. Call 1-800-BAD-DRUG now.
Feeding a family is difficult enough in today's economy. Now some politicians want the government telling me how I should do it. They want to put new taxes on a lot of groceries I buy, like soft drinks, juice drinks, sports drinks, even flavored waters. Trying to control what we eat and drink with taxes. Give me a break. I can decide what to buy without government help. The government is just getting too involved in our personal lives.
Government needs to trim its budget back and leave our grocery budgets alone.
With the unstable economy and massive federal deficits, investors are flocking to gold and silver. If you've considered buying gold, even if you've already purchased, you can't afford to miss this opportunity. For a limited time, Merit Financial is offering some of our most popular coins and bullion at 1% over dealer cost. Are you interested in gold eagles, bars, or Krugerrands? All 1% over dealer cost. Do you buy Swiss francs, British sovereigns, or Austrian ducats elsewhere? If so, you probably pay more than 1% over dealer cost. Did you know some major companies charge 30% or more over their cost for some of the exact same coins? Before you buy anywhere else, check with us. We don't just want your business, we want you to earn it. And we're setting our prices to do just that. So call the number on your screen now and find out what the other companies don't want you to do.
Dear Brother President Hosni Mubarak, we believe on tape. Listen.
Children and youth of Egypt, I'm now addressing you today, addressing the youth of Egypt. It's Tahrir Square and all over Egypt. I'm addressing you today, all of you, with a speech from my heart, a speech from a father to his children. I'm proud of you as a symbol of a new Egyptian generation, calling for changes for the better and holding on to their dream, the dream of the better future, and making that future. I'm telling you before everything that all of your martyrs, the blood of your martyrs and your injured will not be lost. And I will spare no effort to persecute all of those who caused these injuries and these killings, and I will persecute all of them according to the law. I will punish them severely according to the law, and I tell the families of those people, of those martyrs and those victims, that I felt a lot of pain for them, as you felt a lot of pain, and my heart felt a lot of pain for them, as you felt a lot of pain for them. I tell them that my response to your message, to your voice, and to your demands, it's a commitment that I will not go back on. And I am determined to respond to my obligations seriously and truthfully. And I'm adamant and keen on the implementation of my obligations without any hesitations or going backwards. From this point, I am convinced of the truthfulness of your intentions and your movement, and that your demands are just and legitimate demands. Errors can happen in any political system, in any country. However, the most important thing is to recognize those errors and correct them as fast as possible, and to persecute those who committed those errors. And I'm telling you, as President of the Republic, I don't see any problem at all in listening to the youth of my country and responding to them. But the problem is, and the shame is, and this is something that I will never accept, to listen to something that is dictated to me from a foreign source, no matter what the source is, and no matter what the justifications are. The children of Egypt, brothers, citizens, I learned, and I told and I declared that I will not run for a presidential election, and I'm not going to give any more. And for 60 years I have given the country service, and I told the country that I will continue on to carry out my responsibility to defend the Constitution and the interests of the people until authority and the power is given to the one who is chosen by the people in September in free and transparent elections. This is the oath that I gave in front of God and the nation, and I will keep this oath until we reach with Egypt the safety land. I saw a specific vision to come out of this crisis and to respond to what the youth called for in respect of the Constitution, and in a way that achieves the stability of our people and its children within a framework of a peaceful transition of the power through responsible dialogue between all the forces of society and with the highest level of truthfulness and transparency. I gave this view, and I carry out my responsibility to bring the country out of this crisis, and I follow this responsibility hour by hour, and I ask for the support of everyone who loves Egypt and the people of Egypt and the stability of Egypt, so that we can all agree and we can guarantee, and this stability will be guaranteed by our armed forces. We started a constructive national dialogue, including the youth of Egypt who led the call for change, and all the political powers. And this dialogue has led to an agreement in principle of opinions, and will lead us to a way out of this crisis. And we should continue the work to achieve what we have agreed on, to reach a clear roadmap and within a specific timetable, day after day. We would move into the peaceful transition of power from now until September. This national dialogue agreed to constitute a constitutional committee to study the constitutional amendments and the legal changes. Also, the constitution of a follow-up committee to follow up on the implementation of what I told the people, what I committed to the people that I was going to follow up on. is